with Disneyland back when I first, in my first year of college, and I was employed out there as an ice cream scooper. And it wasn't that I wanted to scoop ice cream, but I really wanted to work at Disneyland. When we sit down, we don't go through the catalog and say we're going to do a runaway train. We felt it's an incomplete story if you don't have some sense to this. What's making it go? It's got to have an engine. So we have this little train, it's a runaway, and the engine pulls out on its own. And we get lost in a flurry of bats down in this cavern and find ourselves moving up. But again, in a regular roller coaster, this would be just a period of precipice before the eventual downfall. But in Big Thunder, it's a story on its own. Try to have something that gives me a framework for where I'm building these things. And Disneyland, in its simplest form, is charming. And World is all about being spectacular. And so nothing is more spectacular than Monument Valley and the mesas and buttes and that part of the American West, but nothing is more charming than what you'd find at Bryce Canyon. And to prove my point, I guess, I was doing research and I opened a National Geographic. And the first page of the Bryce Canyon story says, when you come to the edge of Bryce Canyon and look over, your first impression is that this must be something created from the mind of Walt Disney. I said, well, that settles it. We're restyling the Disneyland one to look like the fairy tale, they call them hoodoos, of Bryce Canyon. And my other concern for that is if it was seen from Fantasyland, it's more of a fairy tale-like thing, a very obvious southwestern, shape. So there were a lot of discussions about that, but in the end, I think it was the right thing to do. And so Disneyland's is charming, and the one in Florida is spectacular. And that kind of heralds to the differences, I think, that go through